Hi Aries, how are you doing? So I'm going to be doing a reading from April the 6th to April the 12th, and we're looking at some of the messages that come through from the tarot related to astrology. This is just a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, that's totally fine. Just click out the video and find a video that does. So let's get some messages for Aries. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Temperance, Judgment, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Chariot in reverse. Ooh, too many there, I don't want to take those. Can I just have one, please? And the Star, gorgeous. I'm just going to clarify that Chariot in reverse. The Fool in reverse. Okay, that makes a lot of sense actually. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so going into this week, Ace of Swords and Two of Swords, we're feeling very determined to start a new project, specifically to do with our career. We're really excited to get creative, and we're feeling a little bit more motivated than normal. We've got that Aries fire coming through. We've also got Two of Swords, which is nice because this is some balance and a harmony. So, you know, Libra kind of energy if you have a Libra in your life, but also this is about tapping into the shadow of yourself. Okay, so what directly opposes Aries is Libra, and that's all about that yin yang energy to me. So finding what works for you and what works against you. So there's a Mars and Venus kind of element there, which brings a nice balance and a harmony. So the Two of Swords is about things just working out for you. You know, there is balance and there is harmony here, and that comes from the fact that you're feeling more creative and more energized this coming week as well. To kind of cooperate that idea of feeling in balance and feeling good about yourself is the Temperance card. It's a Sagittarius, so you may have a Sagittarius in your life, but also this is very much about feeling very relaxed about life. You're feeling, you're starting to become more patient. I think you're starting to understand that things might not come tomorrow, and that's okay. I also think that, you know, if you're a parent or, you know, you have a very particular parental influence in your life, that's going to be very, it's going to go really nice this week. It's going to be smooth. You know, you're going to have some fun of laughs with each other, and there's going to be a real sense of friendship with parents this coming week. But again, there's a sense of nice balance and harmony coming through here. So this is a nice set of cards. And also, if you've ever had, you know, a rift in the past with a parent, now's a really good time to try and heal that rift as well, and to kind of release any judgment or any resentment as well. We have got Judgment as a card here. What this tells me is that you've often lacked feelings of confidence. You've sometimes given up on your manifestations, and in particular, you have felt that things are just not happening for you. You know, the bell isn't ringing, but actually it's closer than you think. I actually think it's closer than you think, and that's why you may feel more harmonious this week, because you've kind of let go of that impatience of it being there tomorrow. You know that it will eventually come. And I think you have a lot of faith and hope about something that you've wanted for a while coming into your life with this Aquarius energy. Aquarius and Sagittarius go really well together actually, so to have the Star and Temperance is again this really nice kind of compatibility that we're getting through here with the Libra and Aries and with the Aquarius and Sagittarius. I think that the Star is really all about having faith and trust that, again, things will happen for you and that eventually the bell will ring. So I think this week you're surrendering a little bit more than previously. You know, Aries energy is a lot about passionate and fire, and you're moving forward, and we do have that in this Ace of Swords. Despite you being an air energy, we do have that, but really it's more about, I would say it's more about surrendering to the divine, should we say. I know some people don't like it when, you know, you say, oh, I want to surrender to the divine, but it's really just about relaxing, you know, not stressing about things that you can't really control too much. Not judging yourself as well for a lot of things in your life. Again, I always say that Aries tend to punish themselves a lot because they're actually more sensitive than people think. So we've got a couple of reversals here. We have the Chariot in reverse, And then we had to clarify the Fall in reverse. So the Chariot in reverse is that we're not getting movement from something, some kind of connection, perhaps. But this could also be, for me, personally, I believe this is more of like a business venture type of thing for work, and less see this to do with love. The Fall in reverse is not willing to take that leap. So somebody's not willing, or something is not willing to give you movement, and it's not giving you, somebody else is not giving you faith. It's almost like I'm going to have faith because this person's not giving me faith. Does that make sense? So it's like I'm having to do all of this work on myself because somebody else is not giving me the same kind of energy. There's a sense of this person is not giving you movement, and they're not willing to take the leap with you. They're not willing to give you strong energy. To have these two cards in reverse gives me kind of like complete fire reversal. So somebody's kind of like putting water on your fire a little bit, and they're not giving you the kind of energy that you deserve. So then that leaves us with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse with Page of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is like less than perfection. You're not able to really start something that is really rooted in bliss, is really rooted in sense of self-esteem and peace, because you're not getting this movement. Although we have a beginning with the Ace of Swords, we don't have that beginning that feels rooted in stability. Okay, Ace of Swords is more I'm moving forward in my mind, but I'm not moving forward in a physical, tangible sense. So, you know, with money, with a sense of commitment. So when I see Pentacles, it's more about commitment and stability to me. We're not getting that with this Chariot and the Fall in reverse. And then we've also got Page of Cups in reverse too. I don't think it's you. I think another person is unwilling to reflect on something that they've done. There's a lot of responsibility shifting here. It's like, well, I think you should be the one that's thinking about what you've done. I'm not going to do it. And it's like, bitch, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't really think it's actually anything to do with me. But I think this person is feeling very depleted and is not willing to reflect on what they've done. They're sort of trying to just move about like, yeah, whatever, I'm just going to live and eventually what I've done will catch up to me. Whereas you're more like, actually, no, I'm going to move ahead with my life and actually, actually move ahead. I'm actually going to work. Ace of Swords, I'm going to be active and determined. And I'm going to actually have balance and harmony in my life. So this sense of really nice, harmonious, kind of connections and situations on your part, but on somebody else's in your life, not so much, giving you very dry, crusty, musty, dusty energy. Yeah, not so much. Okay, so let's get one final card. The Empress, gorgeous, you are good enough. Yeah, exactly, you know you're good enough. This other person's the one that's being crusty and dusty. You are good enough. Great sign for families as well. Again, what I mentioned about healing bonds and having a good time with parents and children, that's definitely coming through with the Empress. I think actually kind of astrologically this week is great for Aries when it comes to kind of harmonious relationships generally, and the Empress really suggests that. Again, this is what I mentioned about that Venus Libra energy, because it's very much Empress kind of motherly energy, which you get from Temperance as well. So there's a real sense of family bonds here this week as well. Yeah, really gorgeous. But also, again, the Empress card, if we're talking about how do we find a solution to things that are happening in our lives, then it's just to embrace that inner confidence of the Empress, of feeling good enough. Again, I mentioned that with the Judgment. You may not always feel good enough. You feel like you rejected or you judge yourself harshly. And the Empress tells us to get out of that space and say, you know what? I am a piece of fruit on a tree and I'm very abundant. I grow with others. I'm always constantly growing and working on myself, and other people in my life, maybe not, maybe they don't do that. That's up to them kind of thing. It's just about focusing on me. I'm going to do me and I'm going to go ahead. So Aries, I hope that makes sense and that you enjoyed this reading. Give me a like if you did. Hopefully I'll see you around next week for the next reading. And yeah, enjoy your Easter, guys. Bye.